Okay, welcome back to the Disagreeablenerd podcast. I'm Gabby. This is Sade.
What's up?
And Deej.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well.
See, I switched that up. I just said it in Spanish last time.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
I like your hola, ¿cómo está better.
Hi, how are you?
You got some serious bass. So I need to take off all bass on DJ's voice.
Put more on your voice. Sorry.
Hey there. Well, yeah, it sounds good. Adjust the bass.
Drop the bass.
Okay. So it's been a few weeks since the three of us have been together.
Yeah.
Recording a podcast. We've actually watched Thor, Justice League, finished Stranger Things Season 2, which is what we're going to discuss tonight. And depending on time, we will get into some other things. But since the last time we talked, we've done all three of those things. Well, me and Paige, Sade.
I've done two of them with you guys.
Me and Sade finished.
Yeah, we finished Stranger Things 2 or a week ago.
Deej watched it a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Like most normal people. So, FYI, this is a spoiler-filled podcast, but I'm sure everybody that's listening, if anybody's listening, if you are listening,
out there,
if you are listening, you can contact me at disagreeablenerd@gmail.com. Also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Disagreeable Nerd without the E in nerd. It wouldn't fit.
Wouldn't fit.
I tried to make it, but it just wouldn't work.
And if you're listening to this podcast, that means I'm probably dead.
Why? Why are you dead?
Because it's going to come out 3 weeks from now.
No, false.
Sorry, 1 week.
Depends on how much junk I got to cut out.
So much editing.
And there's going to be a lot.
Okay. So DJ's leaning right up in his mic, which is good, but that means I can turn you down a little bit. Stranger Things Season 2. Just an overall thoughts and feelings on it. What did you think, Deej and or Sade?
Overall thoughts. Nancy's a thought. Bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Just feel so bad for...
I know I've been seeing this a lot on the social media, Team Steve or Team Jonathan. I'm definitely Team Steve.
Team Steve all the way. Not even close.
Yeah.
Jonathan just mostly cries and...
like, I've grown to love Steve. His character has, developed tremendously,
I think they probably did that on purpose. They made Steve a sympathetic character to the max this season.
Yes.
To the max?
To the max.
To the max.
I mean, he's hanging out with a bunch of loser kids, protecting them. I mean...
They did it. They did a good job. When it first started off, I thought, here we are at square one again with Steve, because he was back with Nancy.
Yeah.
Kind of being a punk again.
Yeah.
The whole her in the bathroom crying. He's like, what are you crying about? Barb, blah, blah, blah.
Well, Nancy was kind of the punk on that one, I'll say.
Yeah. To be honest, really attracted to Steve's
Please
hair.
be honest.
His hair is what kind of makes me like him too. His hair looks awesome.
Hair's not all that, Paige.
It's awesome.
I keep calling you Paige.
I love his hair. It's like it's such the 80s vibe. I love it. It's awesome.
Well,
nothing to say to that, dude. You guys don't care about hair?
I don't have hair. So
we're both balding.
Sorry.
That sucks for y'all.
His hair is nice, Paige.
I love it.
I didn't know hair was so important.
Well, Steve's the only one that can pull it off. So that look.
What about Destin? He tried a little Steve move.
Oh, that was adorable. I love that.
Steve move there at the end.
That was awesome.
And then Nancy was nice. So
yeah, her character.
I wasn't really sure how to feel on Nancy.
So overall
season.
thoughts. Overall thoughts on season 2. Let's say compared to season 1. Sade, go.
I mean, of course, I like season 1 better. I mean, it's the original. That's why I like it better.
No more detail than that.
Well, what are your thoughts?
Season 1, I think, is better, only simply because it's not got as much cram packed into it as season 2 does. Season 2, I think they try to go all out with every character, and they all have their own stories, and there's a lot going on to keep track of. I think the simpler direction that they went with season 1 was probably what made it better for some people.
course, the first of anything is hard to beat.
It's kind of that's kind of what I was trying to say in the beginning. It's the original, like
you're saying that the second season was hyped up too much,
like
most things.
Like season 1. I mean, it can never be better than
like
season
the first
1.
Star Wars. I mean, Empire Strikes Back wasn't as good as the first Star Wars, right?
That's not the same opinion most people have. But
just joking. I know that's a minute opinion, not minute. It doesn't compare to the rest of the world. The first of most things is hard to repeat unless you have an Empire Strikes Back, which is largely considered to be better than the original.
The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi might be better than Force Awakens.
DJ
might be better than Force Awakens.
Believes that the Last Jedi will be.
We
better.
don't know that for sure.
I love the Force Awakens, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be better.
From all I hear, it's like supposedly awesome. Like from all the inside folks, Rian Johnson apparently really knows what he's doing.
I love Rian Johnson, so
I don't know anything. We're getting off track, but I don't know anything he's done.
Yeah, we definitely left Stranger Things a while back.
Stranger what?
Star Wars.
What are we talking about? I love Star Wars. Welcome to the Star Wars podcast.
Disagreeable Star Wars.
Okay, we'll get back to Rian Johnson.
There was a
later.
random spot in Stranger Things that was so weird. Like,
okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Wait.
No, go ahead.
Wait.
Go.
Wait.
What
Were we talking about?
Wait. What?
What were we talking about?
Things.
We were talking about which season we liked better.
Oh, what I was going to say was the first season, of course, is introducing us to these characters. So it's all like
new.
I mean, we have no expectations. So it's like, it's amazing. It's really good. We love these kids. It gives us the 80s feeling, the nostalgia. Hashtag nostalgia.
There goes that word.
So it's the introduction to these people. Mm-hmm. And we're blown away because we don't expect nothing from it. When they announce a season 2, well, now our expectations are just...
It's way higher.
Right.
So
it's hard to meet that.
Yeah.
I really did like the season.
Yeah.
It was an excellent season. But yeah, I think that was more of like a character development season. Like, literally...
That's what I was saying.
We didn't learn anything. What did you learn about the underworld? Upside down.
Oh my god! I am done with Gobby.
I learned that it's a lot bigger than what we thought it was.
The upside down?
Yeah, I mean, we just thought it was that one creature, but now we know that there's some giant malevolent force that's like controlling it all.
The Demogorgon has been outshined by the smoke monster.
Gigantic shadow smoke monster thing that is controlling literally everything about the upside down.
We really didn't learn much about the upside down except that
nothing. Literally nothing.
I don't think. I mean,
we can't.
I have any
closer.
questions. Like, how can the Demogorgon teleport and all that? Like, they didn't really put that in the season 2.
No,
like he was going through. He can literally go through. The walls and stuff.
Oh, like open up portals and stuff.
Portals, like it didn't show the portals.
Well, I mean, Will was talking through it, so.
Well.
I mean, obviously, there's some kind of link. It's directly parallel to us.
Yeah. I just didn't. And then 11, her powers. I didn't really explain how she has powers.
Yeah, nothing was explained this season.
Like, why does she have powers?
Other than her mama. That was only, like, background we got more of 11.
Yeah. And
how she became
her
11.
Mom could understand or talk to her through stuff. So I'm wondering if maybe she got her powers from her mom.
See, I didn't even think about that. But then the other girl, number 8, Colleen, is that her name? Is that what Colleen?
Who?
Lost sister?
I think it was Khalid.
Khalid.
DJ Khalid?
Without the D. Khalid.
Khalid?
I think it was Khalid.
Like Lassie? A collie?
Collie?
Like a dog?
Got it. Collie.
Collie?
I don't know what we're doing right now.
Colleen? I just know D. Got me so trying to
DJ Khalid? Okay.
No, I loved
Go ahead,
Collie.
You loved Collie?
Yeah. I just liked her look, really.
Oh.
She looked punkster.
Oh! You're talking about her... Like
her sister.
Her power sister, not her... Like, I thought that was like... I thought you were talking about like her...
Did you know what we were talking about?
I thought you were talking about like her relative that was with her and her mom.
Well, that was her cousin, right?
That was her aunt.
Okay. Well, apparently, we don't know what she was because you said cousin, you
no.
said aunt.
Well, no, because she was calling Eleven's mom aunt.
Yeah.
So it must be her cousin.
Oh, I thought that's who you were talking about.
No,
but you're talking about
number 8.
Yeah.
You should have said 8, and I would have known.
They don't have to say
I
eight,
actually
except for
said...
the one.
Yes.
Well, that's all I know her as.
Gabi calls the upside down underworld, so I mean, we all know he doesn't.
So.
Yeah.
What do we expect?
I love the show, Strange Events.
Strange Events, the
I mean, you
underworld.
didn't. So Deej.
DJ Khaled. Those are good. Number 12 is my favorite.
I love this show.
Deej.
Strange Events
So
in the underworld.
you're saying you didn't really like Kali?
Nah,
Like,
not
what
really.
made you not like her?
I don't think she was really necessary.
What?
It was like a sidebar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just had so many stories going. It was
Yeah.
Like we need to fill an episode.
I just thought it was
Or
neat.
freaking
And neat
chapter
having
7.
another, you know.
I think they spent too much time on it, especially since her character really went nowhere.
You can raise that up, if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like she's going to be in
I
season
mean, you
3,
can
though.
flip that deal and raise the thing if you want to.
Oh, okay. You like to what?
I said, I'm trying to figure out if I think Kali's going to be in season 3.
They said she was supposed to be. Her, as well as Lucas's little sister, was a big hit, apparently.
Who?
Oh gosh, I'm
why?
sorry. I didn't.
Another unnecessary.
I'm sorry.
character.
She was very unnecessary to me. Like she was. I mean, not. I mean, you know, people would think she's cute, but she was annoying.
She was cute.
She was
a little sister. Of course, she's annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah, little sisters are annoying.
Super
it's true. She was super annoying.
girls. Am I right?
No,
Girls, am I right?
like Gabi, am I right?
Am I right? Am I right, Deej?
You're right. When you're right, you're right. Girls.
So, it started off with...
What episode are you talking about?
What started out with what?
What? How'd the season start?
We're going.
How'd the season start?
I thought we went over that.
I
like
thought
our
we
first
already.
podcast.
Yeah, we already went over that.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
We're episode 1.
So we're going over.
We're definitely not going over that again.
Been gone.
Because that
No.
was pretty interesting.
It's been a long time since I left
Why
you.
don't we start from where we stopped?
Oh, okay, go.
Okay, so
What was that
I'll let you
season?
take it.
Episode 3?
it was.
Take
yeah,
it, Paige.
That's where y'all stopped.
Yeah, that's true.
Take it, Chardonnay.
Let me think. Okay, do you remember where we stopped? It was when
The last podcast we did was episode 2.
it was episode
Yeah,
2.
so literally 3. Episode 3.
Like I said, it's like when you watch them all and don't do a podcast, they start blending and you can't remember what part.
Which
Well, I
part
stopped,
talk
doing,
about-
I stopped doing the episodic podcast once
And
I
just-
realized that
just
like
talk about-
everybody in the world had seen it probably within the first 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
except us. So I knew a week-to-week podcast wasn't really going to work.
One episode a week.
Well, I feel like Gabi. Okay, when we were watching Stranger Things, Gabi thought Hopper was going to die for some reason. I don't know why.
I thought he would.
But he was
Wait,
important.
you're talking
He
about
was an
season?
important. Yes,
Well, I mean,
he was
usually
super important in
They
the
had like I
season.
know he was important, but I thought they wouldn't make him die. That would be there some stakes.
I would be so angry. If
And-
Yeah,
Instead-
there really weren't any stakes. Nobody died.
Excuse me.
There was no stakes.
What about Bob?
Oh my gosh.
I'm talking about like a character that's been with us since
Okay,
the beginning.
Bob-
I cared about Bob, yes. but
I
I'm saying
cared so
stakes
much
as
about
far as-
Bob.
I loved Bob.
Like
I did too. We all did.
I really thought he was
Bob
going to die. Well, I
being-
mean, before I knew he was going to die.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. I have a tendency to interrupt.
Yeah.
That's just a thing
yeah,
I do.
Yeah, you do.
It's my thing.
You say talk, Paige,
It's
talk.
my thing.
While
Then
she's
when I
talking,
start talking, you're like, yeah.
Go,
I'm
Chardonnay.
just like, okay.
go
Go.
about Bob.
Well, I was just going to say,
What
like,
about Bob?
the part when he was in
Go.
the hallway hiding from the demigod dog or whatever, I thought, okay, he's going to die in that scene. But then he missed him, so I thought, oh, no, he's going to live. And he escaped.
Just kidding.
And then it's like,
As soon as he like the door closed and he turned around and he didn't keep running, I was like, bye, Bob.
yeah. And that
Dead.
stupid mop.
That mop.
Can't trust that mop.
The mop got him.
The mop got him.
Oh,
Poor
It's just
Bob.
weird, though. Like,
Bob Sean Astin.
they ate Bob.
yeah, that was weird because they
Yeah.
just
That was
killed
That was
everybody.
kinda graphic.
Like,
Killed everybody and then just ate.
They
Bob.
ate Bob.
Like literally everybody else, they just like
That's what made me
they
mad.
just like bit their throat and they're like,
Yeah.
all right, he's dead. And then Bob, they're
showed
like
him like,
7 dogs
Yes,
eating him. They're
yes.
like,
It's like they hated Bob. Like,
and he was like, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Poor
yeah,
Bob.
that was unnecessary the way
Yeah.
they treated Bob. What's his mom? What's the mom's name?
Who was
Joyce.
Winona Ryder?
Poor Joyce. Poor Joyce.
Joyce lost
Yes, she loved Bob.
someone that understood her and liked her.
I don't know why I have this weird feeling with Hopper and Joyce. I don't know.
Well, they keep setting it up, but it's
I don't really want it to happen.
There's too much baggage there between the two of them.
Yeah.
It might go somewhere later, but do we really want it to
No,
anymore?
I don't. No.
I don't want it to anymore. Now that she had Bob and lost.
Joyce is busted,
Yeah, she's
broken.
forever broken.
as is Hopper. So that's why I kind of feel like the two of those two broken people will come together and.
Yeah.
It may be nice, but for right now,
No.
it don't need to happen.
No.
They need to heal.
Okay, so
They need to mend their wounds.
then we're introduced to the two new characters. Well, two of the new characters. Okay, so you have the dude from Aliens, Paul Reiser.
Uh-huh.
Which
was surprisingly, did they ever name him? Or was he just Doctor?
I don't know. I don't know his name.
Yeah, he was just.
I can't remember.
I don't even
I'm
know.
sure
They might have given
Doc?
him a last name, but it wasn't important because they just called him Doc pretty much the whole time. I was pleasantly surprised that he wasn't a bad guy.
I was.
I
Yeah.
loved that
Yeah.
because everybody thought he was going to be a bad
Yeah.
guy, and he wasn't. He was awesome.
I liked him.
He didn't die, did he?
No.
No,
He
he made
almost
it.
died.
I really thought he was going to die.
That's right, because the end of the season, he's talking to Hopper. Yeah, so that was cool. I like that.
He should have just stayed in there, or Bob should have just stayed in there with him.
Yeah, but he had to go. Bob had to go.
Yeah.
He had to get everybody else out. He was a martyr.
He was super smart.
But yeah, I thought that was a nice turn. Who was the second new character you were talking about besides Bob and the Doc?
Let me see. I'm looking up the doctor's name.
Oh.
The doctor was Dr. Sam.
Dr. Sam? That's his first
I
name.
don't. For some reason,
didn't
I don't
take his
remember
name.
the other new one you're talking about.
Oh, you don't remember Max?
We've already
Or
discussed.
Billy?
We've already discussed Max and Billy.
the two you were talking about? Or
Yeah, I know we discussed them, but we didn't. We just like
Oh,
were
we didn't-
introduced to them.
Oh,
Paige,
right.
we're back in episode 2, remember?
Okay.
We got the whole season.
Okay.
Billy was
Okay.
not really
Okay, his
fleshed
name was
out.
Dr. Sam O.W. something, but it doesn't show the rest, and I can't remember.
I will tell you now, seeing the scene with Billy and his dad made me, see a little bit of vulnerability, right there. Almost made you feel bad for him, but then it's like he's a horrible person.
Yeah, I kind of almost
Still.
thought he might do a turnaround.
I don't think he will.
Like,
He's broken
Yeah.
forever. Like he will not come out of it.
He might. Who knows?
I don't
But
know.
I would think by the end
Sam
of the,
Owens.
Owens. Dr. Owens.
That's Paul Reiser from Alien.
Sam Owens.
Aliens.
Well,
So I really thought he was going to like bite it and die because like he was like promoting all
locked in
this,
the building?
doing all this stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, he made it out. Okay, so Billy and Max. Did you like Max?
I love Max.
Max was cool.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
like
would
Max.
say she's cool. I wouldn't say I loved her, but yeah, it was a nice addition.
She's no 11.
Well, I'm glad she's with the party, or sort of with the party.
She's the what you call
The
herself?
Zoom.
The Zoomer.
Zoomer.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Remember they all had like one was the mage, one was
Oh,
Yeah, they all
she was the
nicknames.
Zoomer.
because she had
I guess
skateboarding.
11 was the mage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Her powers.
that's right.
it's
Her skateboarding powers.
Zoom zoom.
just cool to have another
Master.
girl, I guess, part of their party. I don't know.
Max and Billy. Billy turns out.
If you love me, let me go. Oh,
Billy turns out just like he started.
Yes.
A punk.
Super punk.
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
so we find
super
out.
mean, abusive. He was a terrible, terrible person.
He got his
he
butt
kind of
kicked.
we kind of see why he's like that, but then again, it still doesn't really explain it. His dad, it's hard on him, but
Dad was a real meanie.
yeah, but he listens to him.
I couldn't tell if his dad was mean or his dad was mean because he was an idiot.
Yeah,
Because Billy's an idiot?
Yeah. I couldn't quite tell because obviously he was supposed to watch his little sister and his little sister's gone. He was like, I don't know where she's at.
I think
Yeah.
his dad's mean.
Well, I think he's mean, but I think he's also. I think he seemed even meaner because of how he's treating him because Billy's an idiot.
It may be a circular thing.
Yeah.
Billy's an idiot.
They
his
feed
dad's
off
mean.
of each other.
His dad's mean because Billy's an
and
idiot.
still doesn't. I don't know, like
Billy's
that
an idiot because his dad's mean.
Yeah.
one episode when he's like, "You're here, we're here because of you," and like blaming Max.
But there was a little bit of character development there when Max, like, grabbed the bat with nails and smashed it down and
Oh yeah,
told him to leave her alone. Stop messing
Finally,
with
I was waiting for
them.
that.
I was really mad when...
Oh, okay. Are we talking about the part with Steve?
Yes.
Oh my god.
When he got beat up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know them
It
yelling.
was super
"Steve,
frustrating.
get
I'm
up!"
like, there's 4 of you little kids, even
They just
though
stand there and watch.
they're just screaming.
Screaming, yeah.
Do something.
Yeah. You fight
4 of them could have
Demogorgons
been-
on a daily basis.
Yes. Yes. They could have done something.
Oh no, it's a regular human being.
It's just
They were
one.
just sitting there
It's-
hollering at Billy.
It's one of him. It's like 6 of y'all.
That was frustrating. That was like the only part in the whole show I was like, this is irritating me.
Yes.
Yeah, because
They're
you're making
acting
these
dumb.
kids seem helpless.
Yeah, it was dumb.
These kids are not helpless.
Billy, no, stop. And they weren't doing nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they bravely fight Demogorgons, but they weren't doing nothing to Billy.
With a slingshot.
False.
Well, guys, Billy's kind of scary.
Scarier than a Demogorgon? With a flower head with teeth?
All you gotta do is grab that ponytail.
I know.
She yank
That
his head
mullet.
to the ground.
You got that mullet power. Party in the front, business in the back. No
Other way
way.
around.
Business in the front, party in the back.
That would be terrifying.
That's
Oh my god.
But
got some serious bangs. Got some real long bangs. All right.
Hold on, I was thinking.
Which character do you think had the most transformation or development? I guess we just discussed. Max, but
It'd have to be 11.
I was
guess.
gonna say Steve.
I was thinking Steve as well.
Had the most development.
Yeah,
Oh well, I guess.
I mean,
But, he was already
but-
like the
but-
nice guy at the end of season 1.
they were
so
all developed, but
I think Steve had most of his development in season 1. This one, he went from nice guy to even nicer guy. I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
And I like the relationship with him and Dustin there.
I love their
and him,
relationship.
Yeah, me too.
like taking care of Dustin and combing his hair and like taking him under his wing and telling him how to get girls and all that stuff.
I felt like
was
11 was more rogue this season.
I think she had more development because
I didn't really like her that much.
Really?
I liked her last season.
Well,
better.
you didn't like her this season because she wasn't with the gang.
Well, I
It was
think
kinda
that's
hard
why.
to like
when
her.
she's not with
It was
them.
her story that you didn't like.
Yeah.
You didn't like 8. You didn't like Holly.
No,
That's what I didn't like.
I didn't like her being.
I needed her to be with the gang.
I needed her to be with the gang too. I guess is what yeah.
The only
I didn't like Betty 11.
You didn't like what?
Betty 11.
Yeah. I mean, there was no development with 11 because other than the fact that she found out who her mom was, we didn't find out the reasons for her powers, how she uses her powers, why other than when she gets angry. And
She also can go into the other dimension without water.
Yeah, she's learned how to float. Well, it was
That's
never
right.
about the water.
Or
It was
the-
just about,
well,
like,
the-
total sensory deprivation.
Right,
but
right.
she's pretty
But
powerful.
they use like this process, and now she can just
She just put a blindfold on.
With the
places,
static.
some static.
Blindfold.
And,
white noise.
yeah.
Okay.
What about Papa? Hey, how do you like that twist?
Oh yeah.
Is he alive?
No, he's dead.
Is he?
Yes.
It made me
That's just her
wonder.
memory.
But then I thought,
What's her memory?
Papa. All that was just in her memory.
No, that guy said that he was alive.
Who?
The one they almost
the
killed.
one that they were about to kill said he knows where he is. He's alive. But you,
Who?
the guy her and Collie almost killed.
yeah.
Remember, and they ended up being their family was in the other
But you
room.
know what I thought? I thought
Really?
maybe he didn't know he got killed. Maybe
I don't know.
like maybe he doesn't know.
Well, she said he's dead, and he said no. So obviously he knows that he's still alive.
Which is weird. We watched
In
him
recent
die
memory.
unless he has powers.
He could. I mean, he made them, apparently.
Somehow.
Who knows? We don't know where she comes from.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 11. I don't think she really made all that much progress in this episode, this season, other than the fact that she went after 8 and discovered she wanted to be with the boys.
Like
She wanted to be with Mike.
Mike.
What did y'all think about that? The love story between her and Mike.
I mean, we saw it in the first season. So
yeah. It was
Well,
a
yeah.
continuation.
it was good.
I mean, I liked it. It was
Glad,
fine.
Glad they got each
Glad
other
they got
back.
together. A little smooch there at the end.
Smoochy smooch.
Which is funny. I was listening to another, I guess,
Max and
podcast.
Lucas.
They didn't know they were going to be doing that.
Excuse me?
Huh?
You listen to what?
It wasn't really a podcast. It was just
You talking about Netflix?
on Netflix that
Yeah,
star.
that little thing. That,
Beyond.
Yeah, Netflix isn't a podcast.
Well, I didn't mean to say Netflix.
You said podcast.
I didn't mean to say podcast, but
Oh,
you know,
said
it's kind of like a
podcast.
podcast. They're all talking, except
really?
they're not like
It's a
audio
video podcast.
video. They're
It's a
talking
video
about
cast.
they're talking about their show and other things. So it's
okay.
technically a video podcast.
What'd you hear?
Well,
What'd you hear on this podcast?
well, the girl Max. Oh, you know what
Focus.
really cracked me up though was with Mike, the actor. He said, if you look real closely, he goes, "I'm coming in."
He says that to her?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes, he
coming
said
in.
if you
Coming
really
in.
look closely in the show. I love that.
Coming in for a smooch.
Coming in for the smooch.
Oh,
He's
so
like,
sweet.
what do you call it?
This may be weird.
Tranquilitis.
Ventriloquist.
Ventricular.
What? Oh.
Can't say that word.
He's like
That's me getting less confident because I can't say it.
the opposite of what you just did.
Smick.
During that whole video thing you're talking about on Netflix, I realized that what's her name? 11.
Yes. Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. I didn't realize that she was British.
Oh, yeah.
I never heard her talk besides in the show, I guess.
Oh.
And I was like, what? And
Yeah.
then Billy's Australian.
Yeah.
That was weird to hear on
I haven't actually watched that episode yet. I'm still in the process.
I didn't see him on that one. I saw him on Good Mythical Morning. He and Steve were on there. We've pretty much covered Stranger. I guess the smoke monster at the end, seeing 11,
Like,
seeing
close the
what she
gate.
can do.
Her closing the gate was awesome.
Heard something about maybe she
I wanted her when she closed the gate to close it with love. If that makes any sense.
What does that mean?
not hate.
Yeah. Like she was closing it
Should've
out
been
of
angry
anger.
to close it.
Well,
Like the Force. I wanted her to go
She's
to like wanting to.
Sith.
wanting
maybe she
to-
doesn't know how to, like, every time
What
she...
if this is a Star Wars prequel, just all the way around? Like 11's the
It's in a
first
different
Jedi.
galaxy.
Yeah, it is.
Galaxy far, far away.
She could.
A
She
long,
could transport.
a long time ago.
She could transport there.
So you're like
the 80s
saying...
was a long time ago.
But the Star Wars took place
Oh yeah.
1977.
Okay,
her
but
nose bleeding.
like I wanted her to like
See.
envision Mike. I don't know. I just kind of wanted her to see Mike and
And
like
not
wanting
her,
to save him,
not what she's gone through.
and not being angry.
Because it kind of showed what she's gone through to make
Because
her...
anger leads to the dark side. Okay, so you close the gate with anger and hate. Yeah, I just rhymed.
What do you think about that?
She's got to contemplate.
I guess.
Yeah.
Close the gate with anger and hate. She's got to contemplate.
Stop. It's good.
Propagate.
It's good. You sat there and thought, and then you said, it's good. Really?
I was still thinking about my mic getting turned
Oh
off.
my gosh. Okay.
What else have you turned off? That's my question.
Well, don't keep it up.
Hey, gotta be safe.
Keep it up. Say something else.
Sorry, good.
No, it didn't come
All
through
right,
because I turned you off.
So,
Okay, now you're back on. Yeah. Stranger Things season 2. We said a whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing, and we covered everything.
Steve is my
Well-
favorite character. What did you think about Dart?
oh,
I could care less.
when
about
they
that.
were in upside down, when he yeah, I don't know.
He simply didn't kill them because of a candy bar.
I kind of
Yeah.
thought more was going to happen due to that relationship, and
Well, he's dead
it just
now.
led up to.
He's dead. Dart's dead.
I know, but I like they set all that up
And
like it was his pet, and it was just so that they get past him at the end.
He
Dart's
died.
dead.
Dart's dead because he sucks. They had to kill him.
Dog next door.
Well, the end of the show, it shows them going back to the upside down with the shadow monster watching.
Yeah, so she closes the gate that led to everything that she opened apparently in season 1, and the shadow monster with it. And then as soon when she closed it, all the demodogs died.
They died.
Dim dog.
So I think their source is the upside down, or their power source.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Bob's dead.
Poor Bob.
The doctor, Paul Reiser, is alive. Everybody makes it through season 2. Even Billy, the
Except for Bob.
Megapunk. Max, the new character. Steven and Dustin are best buds. Nancy and Jonathan are fixing to get married or something. Who knows?
Well, they're a real life couple, so. I guess they kinda
Yeah,
had
that's
to put
so
them together.
weird.
Okay, well, I guess that does it for Stranger Things season 2.
I mean, unless you have something else to bring up, because
No, everybody's heard everything there is to hear.
I think we pretty well covered it, though. I mean,
unless we just went by episode discussing things,
which clearly we
I don't really want to do
since we finished them a while back.
Yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode. Okay, thanks for listening to Disagreeable Nerd.
You didn't say goodbye.
Start over.
This is Gabby. We'll see you next time. Sade.
See you later.
Deej.
Adios.
Okay, bye.